Sadness is a horrible feeling. Sadness sometimes sends you reeling, down and down till you reach the bottom, and when you get there you feel rotten. Sadness is like the bull with horns. It spots the red and in it goes, and it makes you feel numb from your head to your toes.
Fire and brimstone, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. This is the cycle we must trust.
3, 4, 5.
When I'm put into a tense situation, there's a feeling inside more than irritation. Pressure, unable to be measured. I feel my face turn red and I'm at the end of my last tether.
To say a line that when that line happens, it rings true to so many other people, that's magic.
To me, words can just be poems, so somebody could tell me a story, and if it touches me in a certain way, to me that's poetry.
It's like bringing the spiritual down to earth, you know, it's sort of bringing what's in your mind and your feelings to other people.
Each day warming to the sound, each night lighting, lingering, loud, magnificently crowning speech in the Lyric Lounge.
Hello, and hello, and welcome to the Lyric Lounge.
Mothers against daughters, fathers against their sons, aunties against their mother, mother against their father.
I was a bit nervous because it's a daytime crowd, and actually I was really surprised, pleasantly.
So I was 12 for many years, especially at weddings. I had to tell her you were 12, she was asking for your hand in marriage. Well, thank God for that, Grandma, I don't want to marry an old woman.
They got it, they were supportive, very encouraging. I loved it.
When I had to work with the groups this week, I had to go around and see all the groups in rehearsal, and I went in one morning really hungover to a rehearsal with a band at 10 a.m. I didn't know musicians got up at that hour, and the rum is in my blood, the drum is in my head. The thought of coffee and a smoke gets me out of bed.
I started writing poetry about 4 years ago, after a lifetime basically of not writing poetry, and it's sort of transformed my life really. It's how I like to express myself now.
Blood red heads, yellow backs, all blacks, leather backs.
So he keeps marching on to the sound of his own beating drum.
The crack, the flat, the slap of the whale's tail, the wave, the rap of the bolt in the gate, the edge of the wake, the moment of fate, splash!
When I say you and you, know who you and you is. You and you, you and you, you and you, you and you, you and you.
It got us all to write a book. Write a book in an hour and a half. How cool is that? I don't need to do my whole life story. I've done it with the assistance of John Hegley.
Shout for the camera, here we go.
Didn't know what to expect, and I got the unexpected, as you might expect.
He's getting the musicians to write poetry, and he's getting the poets to do music and to sing. So it's quite a challenging workshop.
Read along.
I'm a bit nervous. Just hope I remember everything when I'm up there. Got a few notes on my hand, ready?
Said I want to hear poetry, something that will grow in me, feel the flow in me, there's no cloning me, original, show me the lyrical, content I need to make me breathe.
I feel different in myself, I feel switched off, and I turn on to a character that I'm going to be like tonight, that's how I do it.
I really got some good scenes tonight, you'll see.
Tell me, have you guys ever performed to an audience this big before?
Yeah, 100.
I think there might be more than 100 here tonight.
Today?
I think so.
Phew.
It's so beautiful to see something like this happening in the city of Leicester. And you make it by being here tonight.
I am the banning landlord, so do not get too frisky, or else I'll have you out of here before you sip your whiskey.
Talking to the world and the galaxy, so why don't I learn about the history in school? Because of my culture, I'm considered a fool.
For all the things we love and hate, will it lead us through St. Peter's Gate?
I walked in suspicious, cautious, conscious that something wasn't right. The door slammed behind me.
Then he walked out the room and he stubbed his toe. Now that's where the anchor started to float. He cooked egg and bacon and he burnt the lot. Smoke alarm screeching, he shouts, "You what?"
My grandma made a cup of tea in her dressing gown. It's no good. I'll have to get her a teapot.
If you keep going on, you go.
Good night, everybody. I think we're all away now to go and be mad somewhere else. I hope you all had a really great time, and I hope you will come again.
I watched a bit of the cabaret last night. It was an enabling device. Using poetry enables you to express something which you might struggle with otherwise.
I first started doing it to get things off my chest, so it was quite serious stuff, letting people know what's going on up there, and just, yeah, it's about opening your heart to the people, you know, that's what I think anyway.
Something that poetry can do is it's a way for unheard voices to get a chance to speak.
I don't see it as a box which you can sort of contain it in, you know. I think poetry is much more than that. It's like a fountain which is just constantly overflowing with different ideas.
Compassion, love and sympathy, these are the treatments that work for me. So keep your tablets, Doctor Who. My remedy is love that's true. Thank you.
It's nice. It's just nice to get people involved. It's nice. You ask me why, in the why. Can I tell you why? I don't know. Is that in tune, Keith?